It's September 1st, 2011. I'm Steve Schnault, and I work for Troll Games.
I'm David Schnault, and I work here as well.
We want to do a quick, brief skinny on what's been going on since and around Gen Con. We finalized the case-bound screens, the portrait screens. As you can see and attest, if you compare to our previous video, they are indeed 11 inches tall, 9.4 real stout. Finished engineering castles, of course. And we are putting the racks, making the last few adjustments to Forsaken Mountain A8, which will be out probably next week, if I ever actually get off page 7. And also, of course, we wanted to give you guys a good view of these maps. These are the aired photo, or aired maps, sold separate. There's 9 of them.
And that was still fine.
I'll slow down.
Zoom in.
I'm going to zoom in. Just it's like live action.
It's like live action role
just
play.
go over there. Leave here. Alright, and at any rate, you see high quality, UV coated, 110-pound paper stock.
Each piece of paper weighs 110 pounds.
I gotta fix that. To work for you. Alright, so anyway, so that's what we've released recently, and
The codex of aired we have not released recently. However, we still have a few copies left.
maybe 20. Tim did a big sale where we did the last of them, but we found a box of them, and then I found another box of them, and then all this sent me some.
They are now $99.99.
Already
They are pretty much going to be going off the market here.
Yeah, I don't even think they're for sale on the website anymore, so if you want to get one, it's going to be elsewhere.
You're going to have to call us.
We are, Dave and I were just talking about what we want to talk about today, and we have not a lot to talk about today, because we've got so much stuff to do to actually catch up. CKG's out of stock again, the Digest sets are out of stock again, the Perfect Bound books are out of stock again. It's a lot out of stockness, so we're scrambling to keep that stuff on the shelves so we can keep pumping it out to you guys. But Davis was lamenting that we haven't had a planning session in a while.
We haven't actually sat down to make a plan. You know how like the Soviets had 5-year plans every year, and the whatever
Yeah, Lenin's 5
happens
plans.
at Congress, they do it every
Yeah, our Congress doesn't really do
whatever. They make plans, and we don't even make plans to not follow through with. Last time we sat down and made a plan was
Well, see, we figured that
a year ago.
we figured that the players number came out, we're done. We just hang out, play some games. But we've got a number of things in the works, and we are going to start getting everything a little bit organized now that Gen Con's done, summer's over. Seemingly our never-ending print shop problems are fixed. We should be able to afford it on the
Like, here's one plan. Kent's going through his books, and he has an uncashed check over here that's a year old.
I got another check over here, too.
We plan to actually deposit those checks. Maybe, maybe not.
So some of you guys have written checks for stuff and they haven't cleared since May. I'm sorry about that. I will get it in the bank here and get the stuff out. But actually, I think his order shipped. I just haven't. Yeah, his order shipped. I just haven't actually cashed the check. So it's probably not something we should advertise. So at any rate, so we want to
Balance your checkbook.
Yeah, really, or don't. Wait a few weeks for the check to clear through. We do want to get focused on things like Amazing Adventures is almost done. The Classic Monster Manual, it's going to go to editing here relatively soon. Peter's working on the art now. And
Oh yeah, Classic Monster Man. Yeah, it's almost done.
right, well the book's done.
If you go to the blog, you'll see some pictures from it.
Yeah,
Don't go to the blog though, because it has.
Not that. We're fixing it. But yeah, he put some pictures up on the blog from Peter's art, which he's working on, and it'll go to editing here very soon. As soon as Amazing Adventures is off, then we got the Adventures backpack, which is what I really want to get.
Yeah, Amazing Adventures is.
Not Amazing Adventures. The Adventures back. Oh, Amazing Adventures is yes, it's almost finished in the editing process. Should be done by the end of September. is what I'm told. Then we'll go through layout.
And Mike Stewart has promised to do a part 2 to Shadows of the Halfling Hall,
Oh, that's right.
in which a Medusa is corralled by a dwarf, and the dwarf uses the Medusa to turn gnomes into stone, and the dwarf sells the little gnomes. Stone gnomes?
Two gardeners.
Two gardeners.
So, Mike, we want that. I'll work on your whole adventure, and we'll get that garden gnomes out. That would actually be
I think it would be an awesome. That would be an awesome adventure.
I need to bug Mike about it. I don't know what else we're cooking on. We got 4,200 projects that we need
We
to
got
get organized.
this book of weapons that we're doing.
Book of weapons. Oh yeah, and we've got we just yesterday.
For which we have 3 whole weapons now.
All of which are on the blog. We've got we just got Casey Christopherson on board to do a town, a book of city stuff, things to do in your cities, how to build a city, etc., etc. And oh yeah, we've got Kim Hartsville working on a Planescape type book, and of course Robert Doyle's working on his toolkit for world building, that type of business. So we got a lot of stuff in the works. We just need to bring it to you guys.
Well, yeah, actually, the plan, the initial plan
Please
is
the pit.
to have a plan.
Well, that's what
And we're actually making a plan. Now, this is honest to God truth. We are making a plan to get together to make a plan.
Yes, and we thought that we would share our planning the plan with you guys, so you can see what the inner workings of TOG are not like. Because there's no inner workings to TOG. At any rate, all that creepiness aside, yeah, we are going to put some kind of battle plan together, and we'll start putting that to you guys so you can know what's going on, what's coming out for CNC. We do have a lot of stuff cooking. There's the Facebook game. There's the Melee board game. We got Josh Tuning's working on a Star Siege 2nd edition. And it will be a second edition. It won't be a second printing on Star Siege. It'll be a second edition because he's going to bring the rules more in line with the Siege engine and a bunch of stuff.
And I got this board game set in the world of Air 99.99.
That war
On
game,
these maps,
your notes are right there.
where you get like all kinds of tens of
Next to the
thousands,
uncashed check.
tens of thousands of chips and pieces, and you get charts and rules that describe how to interact, and you take over in the world of Air. We're trying to work that out. We can't find any chips. I keep going in the backyard and carving them.
I got that wood burning thing the other day.
I could burn some wood.
Soldered little letters. I don't know what that would have on anything, but write your name on the side of the page.
We can make like one big ship. This represents your troops, and the other side gets the other set. And then
Some bats, people hit each other, we hit each other. I win.
anyway, that's it.
Alright, so we're going to try also to get these videos cracking out once a week at least. Go back. We got a couple lined up that want to do the infravision thing, do stuff at night, what have you. So check out the blog. Davis has got all kinds of cool stuff on the blog. We're going to start re-releasing the Tusk bi-weekly again and get it more in line with what's going on the blog.
Blah, blah, blah. As a prelude to next week's video on the darkness, this is what it looks like in black.
It falls off the thing.
At night.
We got this camp. You got to loop it.
That's already paused.
It didn't pause. It's recording.
Oh,
You got to.
that's what it's like at night.
Yeah, well,
You can't see anything.
go underneath that part. We've got this camera on. It's really highfalutin camera stand.
There you go.
You need to
Just
adjust
bend
it.
down.
Adjust it up. Just the camera part.
Awesome.
There we go.
Directors.
Yeah, directors. That's what we are. Alright, so at any rate, lots of cool stuff coming down the pipe. We just kind of got to get it organized and get through this mad rush of getting stuff back in stock. That's all I got. You got anything else?
Nothing?
Alright. Hat made in 1967. We kept it because that's my birthday. Alright, so I'm Steve
The whole
Chenals.
year. The whole year was your birthday.
Dag right it was.
It was a long
It was a
process.
moment of great celebration. All right, so that's all we got. That's all I've got. I'm Stephen Chenault. This is David Chenault. We work for Word Games.